Hello, Rock Munchers. Today in VintageStory, we're doing a little update because I've modified the base. Not a lot, but in meaningful ways. And because of that, I'm going to do a little video now, and hopefully the next video I post will be the finished product of the barrel, the alcohol place. Or at least mostly finished, at least. Now, first off, y'all might be thinking, hey, that windmill thing was in the corner, wasn't it? How'd it get here? Well, I got busy. And when I say I got busy, I mean, first off, I finished my little farm thing because the waterfall was really loud. But I realized I can make it modular and have an optional waterfall feature from the top block all the way down, but because it is still freeze your balls off cold, I kind of have to wait. Yeah, okay, that does work. Wait, can I start planting now? But it's cold as hell. Anyways, this is my new farm that I'm thinking of using just because it's pretty. I love it. Second off, my character would stop raising his arms. I've now figured out how I'm going to do my windmill. I've got one way up top facing that way. I'm going to have one here facing this way, one there facing this side, and then one on the other side. I'm essentially making it so I have the windmill. I am going to have uber windmill power, because there's just so many spots where I'm going to just start producing power that I should be able to then thread that over, like, through the rocks here, over to here to make it a smithing spot. And, oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to show y'all how to use these plugs, and don't mind that in a second. I will get there, but actually, no, I'll do this now. So I've been doing some little chiseling projects, and I'm thinking of making Undertale characters and filling my bar with them. Because you can get the pixel maps for said characters, so I just need to figure out the amount of pixels, and then I can chisel them out. Like, this is a little chibi-tutorial someone made. I don't know who. And right now it looks like she's got her thitties out, but it's because I don't have an appropriately colored, like, purple block. So I think I know what I need to start hunting down, but I'm going to start making little characters like Undertale and all that, like really pixelated characters, and maybe filling my bar or this area with them. Now, I'm actually going to show y'all how to use these splitter plugs, because they are insanely useful. And I'll actually use them in a nice live fire demonstration. So let's see, I know these can do a, let's see, a 6x6x6. Let's just even this out. Because I have 3 plugs, I can do at most at least a 3 wide long plug. So, yeah. We'll just set this up for 3. So there's that. And I don't have a ladder. And let's just build it. Okay, so now let's go in to at least 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to just clear out the roof here a little bit for some extra ceiling access. And let's go to the top here, because I want to clean out a lot of space. Now you guys might be thinking, what? You're just digging a little hole, you're digging a brick, you're just digging. Oh, swap off land. 2, a 3. And now y'all are going to see the power of these splits. Now, to start off with, you pull out your hammer. Sorry that this is dark as hell. So you pull out your hammer. A 1, 2, 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now that those three have been plugged in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and on strike numero dos tres cuatro, all that space has been cleared, and all I had to do was just gently tap the thing. Now you might be thinking, okay, what do you do with this slab now? Simple. It's a 4x4 fixture, and to extract the rock you've mined from here, you either need a rough cut chisel. Actually, should I stone quarry stone? Yeah. You either get a finishing chisel to get a polished version of the stone, the wedge chisel to get bricks, the rough cut for rock, and then the rubble hammer for stone. Actually, what do slate bricks look like? I've never looked at that. Wait, shale. I'm an idiot. Shale stone. Shale rock, maybe? Polished shale? What can I use? Wait, here we go. Shale, ash tar. Ah, yes. The ash tar blocks. So you get these blocks, which you can then use to make, well, either, actually, really, ooh, those are actually kind of nice. I might order, ooh, sand and ooh. Anyways, you'll take your little chisel, whatever you want, and you need a hammer in the offhand, and you just right click and you tap it, and you get the shale. And now you notice in the top part here, if I can, in this top part here, you see this little plus. If I had other stones in here, like bauxite or something, I could shift right click and it would swap to the other one. But this is an easy way to be given just straight up this block. And it's very nice because I'm now able to do excavating, first off, in a stupid large size, especially if I make 6 more plugs. But also, I get my blocks for this out. And you could, because this can hold, I think, 6 by 6 by 6, so 6 cubed, that's like, let's see, 36 times 6, 6, 12, 18, that's like 200 something blocks. Which, you know, to your normal guy, doesn't sound like a lot of blocks. But think about it. I can have a brick holding like 2 or 3 inventory slots worth of things. I can just plop it down, dig from it, dig it back up, and run with it. Like it's a crate here, but more usable. Yeah, anyways, the videos I've watched on this, like, the one dude I watched actually did a really good video on this, and I can't think of his name. He was a bit goofy on how he's doing it and could not go through this without laughing. And I just figured, hey, I can show y'all how to use these plugs because I have no idea if anyone else in the server has used them yet. But I mean, it clears out a lot of space with not a lot of effort. And you can get a lot of bricks and blocks out of it, which, my god, is so nice. And oh yeah, one thing y'all are probably seeing is the fact that I've been making oh, come on. I've been doing a lot of this, ingot molds. Simply because I've been digging up loads of iron, loads of copper, not really loads of that anyway, but loads of iron and copper because I need plates for, well, lanterns, or to make screws and such, or nails and such, because to make my bottle racks, I need nails. So I've been having a fun time just going, oh hey, yay, I can make 2 lanterns or 4 sets of nails. Well, it's not really 4 nails, but it's like 4 sets of them, which doesn't go too far. And I've been trying to expand my ingot production by a stupid amount, because the more ingots I can make in one batch, the more everything else I can make right now. And yeah, a lot of what I've been doing as of lately is just being chased by wolves, waiting for the one sheep in here, yeah, that one, to give birth so I can get milk. And then I also just spent a long time fiddling around with this, waiting to see how to work it. And now that I've got this working, oh my, just works, and I love it. And I can't, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna show y'all how fucking loud this got when it was at full tilt, like every, like 10 toes down, just going. Like, this got loud enough that I was contemplating, like, just canceling the entire thing till I was contemplating canceling this entire project until I realized I could do this. Now, the top blocks are possibly frozen. There we go. Now, from here, that's beautiful and quiet. But, like, let's say, you know, I'm here. Oh, hey, it's getting a little loud. Oh, hey, it's kind of loud. Now, sure, it dies out when I'm, like, over here, but it's still audible from over here. This is borderline the other side of my base, outside of entering the... let me out. Outside of being in the edge of my berry field. That's how loud this is. But it is really cool that I just have a modular waterfall. Because I can do something like this, and have... It's like those illusions where it's like someone will hide their thumb or something, and then look like they pull off their thumb. I can just do something like this. Which, if I could get rid of my little nubby hand... there we go. But yeah, I can do something like this, which... this... I find just... goofy. But yeah, no, this entire... like, I spent, I shit you not, an entire night just, like, sitting here, sleepless, like, how can I fix this? How can I do it? Oh, how? And then it hit me, and then, I mean, I full-on sprinted to make sure I had every resource. And I was like, you know what, let's frame the farm to make it look nice, and I decided on maple. Because it was either that or larch. But now that this is done, once, you know, the weather isn't freeze your balls off cold, this will all filter out into the lake that I'm built right next to, and provide protection so I could actually get rid of my wall here and actually expand a little, which I didn't even realize that. And I'm thinking of now digging into the side of this mountain so there's a little door access to all those, so I don't need to constantly run out here, swim in the water, or, you know, run over the land, climb up the ladder, hope to God I don't fall. Like, I'm tempted just to dig doors into all those, because it'd be fun. But right now, my biggest challenge is going to be just getting these windmills up, because that's already a tier 3. But if I can get all these windmills up and connected to essentially this one giant large gear that is right now barely visible, yeah. There's a large gear up there that I can get everything connected to, and if I get all that connected, this will spin like crazy, and I could genuinely just run whatever I feel like. Every time I see that, I'm now seeing, it looks like she has her thitties out, and I don't know how to feel about that. Really don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, no, this entire game, I've just been goofballing around, seeing what I can fuck around with, and it gets more and more by the day, and I'm currently just praying to God that this frozen, frigid tundra temperature ends, because once this weather ends, because as you guys can see, I've been burning through food because I keep dying to wolves spawning everywhere, and that destroys my hunger. You know, once this weather ends, I will be so happy to just run around and speed through so much booze, so much alcohol, and all that. Actually, should I get started on... yeah, I can probably just put this in here. You know, I've just been spending so much time just back and forth, waiting for copper to smelt, and oh my god, that splits horribly. Because thankfully, I went out and dug up a lot of brown coal, which is saving me on charcoal, because god, would I have to burn so much charcoal just to match my brown coal output, brown coal use. But yeah, no, I've just been spending many a days just sitting here, waiting for copper to cook, and then just pouring it out, waiting longer, and actually, I need to restock my iron supply. I did not even realize I used up the last of my iron, oh no. Yeah, you guys are just seeing, my brain is currently off right now. I am just vibing in the atmosphere, enjoying... Wait, brown coal doesn't work? Aw, shit. That means I need to make charcoal. What's the burning tip of this? Yeah, brown coal would definitely not work for that. And I can't extract this, so... This is my life. Let's just... I might as well just get this started, because it's not a lot of coal I need. And for now, we'll just lock that up. Don't I have... Ah. Ooh, stuck in the water. I'm gonna need to expand my base so badly. God. You guys can see just how well prepared and professional I am when I play this game. I'm definitely not flying by the seat of my pants and hoping to God I'm not about to rip them off. Like, this is just... I am very great at playing this game, as you can tell. I've also been in contact with a lot of people on the people who play on the server. I have a feeling I might be the guy who's logged the most hours into this, or made the most progress with the hours I have logged. Actually, wait, I still need to make, here we go. I needed to do this so long ago, and I forgot. I forgot this was needed to be done, because my goofy butt forgot that I needed red clay, and I know that we have red clay at the hub world, but oh wait, we're already at the end of the red clay here? I might as well just swap these out. And that was already almost all the red clay I dug up. You know, I've been just spending hours. You guys can kind of see where I've just been running based on how my map's updated. I've just been spending multiple hours just running around, digging up copper. I'm gonna silence this for a little bit, because I want some peace and quiet. Digging up that stuff, just kind of goofing about. I'm starting to get in work on leather, but realized I needed oak wood. And because of that, I'm gonna have to go adventure again. But I'm tired of adventuring in the winter. Not because, oh hey, winter bad, shiver, shiver, brr, cold, but because the wolves have nothing to hunt. So when my double-cheeked up, shaped like a Snickers ass, comes wobbling out of the woods covered in metal, they just look at me and go, not the Uber Eats I ordered, but it's the Uber Eats I need. And sadly, I don't want to be their Uber Eats. But because I'm the only thing to eat, I become their Uber Eats. And it's been rough in this game. I've died so many times to wolves that I think in just this season of weather alone, I've racked up like 20 deaths. I nearly put that into my active hand. And now for the fun part. Liquid, liquid. Filling this with piss. Filling it with some more piss. An extra little trinkle. And shake out the last few drops. And now I cannot step on there or I will burn my legs. Because, yep, you know, I've been spending so much time in this game just building lanterns, doing trade deals with people who need to use a mill because I think I might be the only person with an actual windmill and not just like the frame of one. And I've just been goofing around this entire game. I've been taking none of this seriously, just being a silly little fella. And seeing a lot of the comments people are doing, it is funny as hell seeing some of these people just like, oh hey, um, why? And it's like, cause I can. And I'm learning now that the chisel mod that we have installed, right now I think the version we have, or the version that's out, doesn't have this feature, but it's going to have a feature where you can build your own doors. Like, you can essentially make it so something can be open or closed, but it's just like a one frame thing, so it's like literally just blocks here, blocks gone. But you can also chisel a closed state for them, like an open and closed state. So I might try to build Shrek's outhouse. Nope, I'm not dealing with... I'm not dealing... Is it killing itself? Oh, it's killing itself. Oh, I need to light up that corner or else more shitters will spawn. Here, take my lantern. Nope, not dealing with that. If it chases me, it's gonna burn itself. It knows it's gonna hurt itself if it walks after me. At least I think it does. I don't have a weapon. And we'll just... Get over here, boy. Get back here, boy. I'm gonna cut them long legs into sticks and twigs. God, I'm not here at all right now. I am fully focused on what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Which, by the way, what I'm having for dinner tonight... It's gonna be nice. I've got some little mini potatoes. I'm gonna get some broccoli. Gonna get some like wedge cut carrots. Gonna season them all in some oil. Sprinkle some seasonings and such onto there. Then I'm gonna air fry them things. Maybe make some pork chops. I'm drooling at the thought of this dinner right now, and it's all my brain's focused on. I was like, what flavors? What we gonna be throwing on this little mix of veggies? How long we gonna cook them? How tasty is it gonna be? I'm also trying to think of what bowl or what container I can put them in when I throw them in the air fryer, so I don't drip 10,000 pounds of oil into my air fryer. Anyways, sorry, I've been rambling a bit. This has just been today's little game, just, having a fun time, chiseling out whatever we can, making a little tutorial that I'm going to need more blocks for. But just, having fun chiseling, playing ideas, showing y'all some base progress, and, yeah, main big thing is just, progress is happening in the server, but my god, did Winter drag everything, like, Winter jammed an iron piece of rebar into our gears of the server and yoinked it just shut. And I feel like I might be one of the few people who are sitting here progressing Winter, because, I mean, I saw one season pass, but I've been passing most of these months just trying my best to survive and doing little things the entire time, because I know if I wasn't working my butt off for everybody, this server would be stuck in Winter for God knows how long. Because, I don't remember Winter being this long, but it is lasting so long. There's so much I've just been wanting to do, but because High Wolf spawns, just meh looks, I've just had to wait. I've had to sit on my butt and wait for all of winter to go through. I've also been tempted to learn how to stream, but I have a feeling that would be very... I have no idea how like VintageStory streaming is going right now. If it's like high, if it's low, if there's watchers or not. But it has been a thought on my brain to possibly stream this game. So, I mean, yeah. TLDR, base upgrades, I ramble like an idiot, and brains leaking out of my ears because I'm ready for dinner. So, yeah. Bye-bye.